Hey there! Ever wondered what it would be like if a high-stakes mafia deal went airborne? Imagine the tension, the stakes, and the sheer audacity of it all. Buckle up because you're in for a wild ride. This isn't just any flight. It's a journey into the underworld where every second counts. Today, I'm going to tell you the story of the mafia's high-flying drug bust, a tale that combines the thrill of aviation with the dark allure of organized crime. Picture this. A sleek, private jet slicing through the clouds, its belly packed with illegal cargo. The mafia's latest shipment, worth millions, was on its way to a secret destination. The mafia's business was soaring, quite literally. They had perfected the art of smuggling, using the skies to evade the law. But little did they know they'd strayed into restricted airspace, a zone heavily monitored by the military. Across the skies, an F-16 fighter jet was on patrol, keeping a sharp eye out for any intruders. The pilot was trained to spot anything unusual. The jet pilot noticed the rogue aircraft and initiated contact. His training kicked in, and he knew this was no ordinary flight. Unidentified aircraft, you are in restricted airspace. Change your course immediately. The command was clear and firm. The private jet's pilot, sweating bullets, ignored the warnings. He knew the consequences of disobeying the mafia's orders. The mafia had given strict orders, no stops, no delays. The cargo had to reach its destination at all costs. Repeated warnings blared across the radio, the tension escalating with each ignored command. The pilot's hands trembled as he gripped the controls. The F-16 took a more aggressive approach. It maneuvered closer, a clear sign that it was ready to take action. This is your final warning. Change your course or face the consequences. Still nothing. The silence was deafening. With no response, the F-16 pilot had no choice but to engage. The decision was made in a split second. A missile was launched, and in an instant the private jet was struck. The explosion lit up the sky, flames erupted, and the aircraft spiraled downward, a trail of smoke marking its descent. The once majestic jet was now a falling inferno. The jet crashed into a dense forest, the impact scattering debris and, of course, the illicit cargo. The serene woods were now a chaotic crash site. The mafia, always quick on their feet, had a plan B. They were prepared for such contingencies. As the authorities scrambled to the scene, the mafia's ground crew raced against time. They knew they had only minutes before the area was swarming with law enforcement. They plunged into the forest, grabbing as many drug packages as they could carry. Every second was precious. Meanwhile, authorities closed in, sirens blaring and lights flashing through the trees. The forest was alive with the sounds of pursuit. The mafia operatives, now laden with bags of drugs, dashed through the undergrowth, narrowly evading capture. Their knowledge of the terrain gave them an edge. It was a chaotic scene of adrenaline and desperation. The forest became a battleground of wits and speed, but the mafia knew these woods like the back of their hand. They had planned their escape routes meticulously. They slipped away, leaving the authorities with a burning wreck and a handful of clues. The law was left to piece together the remnants of the crime. The mafia had managed to salvage part of their cargo, but at a huge cost. The loss was significant, but they lived to fight another day. So what's the takeaway from this heart-pounding tale? It's a stark reminder of the lengths to which crime syndicates will go. Crime may fly high, but it's always bound to crash. The law will always be there, ready to bring it down. Stay on the right path, folks. It's the only way to avoid such catastrophic ends. Thanks for sticking around for this wild story. Your support means the world to us. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more gripping tales. We have plenty more adventures to share. See you in the next adventure. Until then, stay safe and stay curious.